Throughout history, games and sports have served as both entertainment and a way to bond with others. Some of the earliest forms of games were created by ancient civilizations and have been passed down through the ages, adapting to modern times but retaining their core principles. Today, many of these ancient games are still enjoyed around the world, proving that the desire for play and competition transcends generations. Here are 10 ancient games that are still played today. 1. Chess. Originating in India around the 6th century, chess was originally called chaturanga. This strategy game, played between two opponents on a 64-square board, was passed down through Persia, the Islamic world, and into Europe. Today, chess remains one of the most popular board games worldwide, played both in casual settings and competitive tournaments. 2. Go. Go, a board game originating in China over 2,500 years ago, is known for its deep strategy and simplicity. Played with black and white stones on a 19 by 19 grid, the goal is to surround the opponent's stones. Despite its ancient roots, Go remains incredibly popular in East Asia and has a global following with professional tournaments. 3. Senet. Senet is one of the oldest known board games, originating in ancient Egypt over 5,000 years ago. The game was a race game played on a rectangular board with 30 squares, involving strategic movement of pieces based on dice rolls or throws. While Senet was once used as a ritual for the afterlife, modern versions of the game are now played as a board game in Egypt and around the world. 4. Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, also known as noughts and crosses, has roots dating back to ancient Egypt. The game, played on a 3x3 grid with two players marking X's and O's, is simple yet engaging. It has remained a popular pastime for children, often introduced as an early game of strategy, and is widely played on paper or in digital formats. 5. Mancala. Mancala is a family of board games that have been played in Africa for thousands of years. The most well-known version involves players taking turns to move stones or seeds around a series of pits, aiming to capture their opponent's pieces. Mancala continues to be played in various forms across Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia, as well as having a place in modern board game collections. 6. Backgammon. Backgammon is one of the oldest board games still widely played today, dating back over 5,000 years to Mesopotamia. The game involves two players moving pieces around a board based on dice rolls, with the objective of bearing all one's pieces off the board first. Backgammon remains a popular game worldwide, played both casually and in competitive settings. 7. Jacks. Jacks is an ancient game that dates back to the Roman Empire, though it was likely played in various forms much earlier. The game involves tossing small metal or wooden pieces and attempting to pick them up while the ball is in the air. Jacks is still played by children in many countries, with various modern versions of the game available. 8. Knucklebones. Knucklebones, often referred to as jacks in modern versions, is an ancient game played with the bones of animals or small stones. The game, which has been enjoyed by cultures such as the Greeks, Romans, and Native Americans, involves tossing and catching these objects in various ways. While the materials have changed, the game is still played in many parts of the world. 9. Polo. Originating in Persia around the 6th century BC, polo was originally played by nobles on horseback and is considered one of the oldest team sports. The game involves teams trying to score goals by hitting a ball with mallets while riding horses. Polo remains a prestigious sport, played today in many countries including India, Argentina, and the United States. 10. Kabaddi. Kabaddi is a contact sport originating in ancient India, believed to have been played for thousands of years. The game involves two teams, where one team sends a player to tag members of the opposing team while holding their breath, and the other team tries to stop them. Kabaddi has grown in popularity and is now played professionally, particularly in India and other South Asian countries, as well as in international competitions. The ancient games listed here are a testament to the lasting nature of human creativity and the universal desire for play. While the rules and materials have evolved over time, the essence of these games, strategy, competition, and enjoyment, remains unchanged. Whether played on a board, in the sand, or on horseback, These games continue to bring people together across generations and cultures, reminding us that the joy of play is timeless.